Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Kqkc, and this is definitely the place you want to be in 2019. No, I'm not going to do a year in review. I'm going to do a year of preview. Basically, what that means is that what do you expect? Comment, chat, whatever you feel free of doing. Even subscribe. You can like, comment, or subscribe. And speaking of subscribe, if you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're hearing, if you like the content of this video, I can use your support. I've been at it going on 8 months. And yes, I only have 300 subscribers, but that's just okay. Because I appreciate that 300. Because I'm still going to grind. I'm still going to work. I made this promise to all my subscribers, viewers, listeners, whoever it might be. Oh yes, I will be doing 4 or more videos per day. It can be a live stream or it can be a video. Just check the date. And I'm not like Eddie Hearn. I don't recycle anything. No, I do not. In Junior the Truth, he has a lot of insight. So you all support that brother. You support the LDBC because I can't really tell you, but myself, and a lot of other LDBC brothers, we have a lot going on in 2019. We have some new things we're going to be working out. We're going to have some new things that we're going to be trying out. See, the LDBC, we are about boxing. We are about giving you the current state of boxing. So, basically, let's get into it. First, shout out to the LDBC as usual. Shout out to my subscribers as usual. See, that's another change I made. I'm going to shout out to all my subscribers who have subscribed to me. Yes, I am. So, therefore, let's get to it. Like I always said, ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's right. Now, we all seen the article I made about Ben Davis, all right? And I got a few comments from that article when I mentioned, if you follow me and if you read the video or listened to it. I mean, it wasn't that long. It was only 11 minutes and maybe 45 seconds. But it pretty much got to the point, and it pretty much got my point across. Now, I'm going to elaborate on that. Sometimes that's what I do. I take 3 of my videos, 3 of my short videos, and what I do is I elaborate on them on my live stream. So, with Ben Davis, young, hungry, very intelligent trainer. Not just any trainer, the head trainer. They brought in Freddie Roach for his expertise of what he can do or what he can't do, what he's doing right or what's he doing wrong. They did not bring him in there to be head trainer. They just bring him in as a liaison or someone that has experience on the big stage, which he has with Manny Pacquiao. But do not try to take over no one else's camp, because that's bullshit. I'm sorry, that's bullshit, and I mean that with all of my heart. That was bullshit. So, um, first of all, just let me read this real fast before I finish. Okay, Kqkc boxing. Can I get a wrench? Oh yeah, you're gonna get one. Stormy B. All right. Your content is always welcome. I appreciate that. The expert James Stormy, I appreciate. Don Banks, salute to the fellas. Hey, I appreciate you, Don Banks. And y'all hit that like button. And main event Mark, what's up, man? The place to be is Kqkc. I like that. Hey, man, I'm grateful, man. A lot of changes is coming up, brother. Okay? So that's with Kqkc. Because, no, I have to admit, I have done pretty good on my part as far as getting the subs, and the LDBC. They gave me a shout out too to help me get to where I'm at. But as you already know, people are not going to help you unless you help yourself, and that's what I'm trying to do, help myself. And I like devoted subscribers. Every time I look up, I see Mark Blake. I see the expert genius. I see Stormy B, man. That's why he gonna get a wrench. Ron Finkley. I see him here, there, everywhere. So the point, I just want to reiterate the point I'm trying to make about Ben Davis. Well, come the 12th round, we all know if they would have went to the scorecards, right motherfucking then and right motherfucking there, that, Deontay Wilder probably would have lost his O. Yes, he would have. I mean, sure, he was still aggressive, and he did knock him down once, but he was pretty much outboxing Deontay Wilder. But that doesn't matter. See, Deontay Wilder didn't start boxing until he was 22, maybe 21. Then he made the Olympic team and medaled. 39 men tried, and 39 men ended up knocked out. So, Tyson Fury maybe got a little overconfident. I don't know. I'm not in his brain, so I don't know what he was thinking at that time. But what I do know at that time is Deontay had hit him flush. Then he hit him with the left, going down for good measure. Now, keep in mind, he got up with the help of Jack Reese. No offense, Jack, but you don't touch a fighter. You don't sit there and give a fighter time to recuperate. All the experts, even myself, went back over it. And yes, it was a 14 count, not 10, because he should have been out. Ben Davis. Now, this is the part I want to get to. Ben Davis was actually going to throw in the towel. Why? Because he had his eyes affixed on Tyson Fury's eyes. And he said he knows that look. That look is a bad look for a fighter. He wanted to throw in the towel so bad that Freddie Roach stopped him from doing that. Isn't that something? Now, the reason why I'm saying isn't that something, for the simple fact that now the neurologists, the top of the country, the top neurologists of this United States, said that Tyson Fury has a bad concussion. So now we might not be looking at a rematch, because Ben Davis is not going to put his fighter in jeopardy. And I don't blame Tyson Fury father saying thank you, Deontay Wilder. Because Deontay Wilder do not and never wants to kill anybody in the ring, let alone hurt them seriously enough where they have to retire from boxing and spend the rest of their life in a wheelchair. So, think about it. Maybe that's why Anthony Joshua is running for his life. Oh, yeah, he is. He is. Dominate Brazil. He can say, he can do, he can make videos, he can do everything you want to do. But you don't want to fuck with Deontay Wilder. Now, keep in mind, Deontay Wilder didn't do nothing to your wife. He haven't done nothing to your son. Now, Marcellus, that's a different story. You know, he's young. You know, he's wild. Yes. He's strong. Yes. He whoops some ass. Yes, he will. So, why blame Deontay for what his brother done? But you better be careful. You better be careful. That's all I'm saying. Because one day, they're going to meet up. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Yeah, they're going to meet up. Until one get beat. And still one get beat. They're still going to meet up. Styles make fights. We know that. So, Anthony Joshua, you can try and try and try to age him out, to tire him out, but he is determined. And the worst thing about this shit is that in boxing, a fighter with an attitude towards your ass personally, that's a bad combination. Especially if he goes out there and follow the game plan. Sure, he could have beat Tyson Fury easily. Why? If he would have stuck to the game plan. That's why Mark Brewer was so pissed off. And he admitted it himself. Yes, I fucked up the game plan. When I seen Tyson Fury, all I wanted to do is take his head off. And he tried. He tried all 11 rounds. And you know what? The 12th round, he did. And he did some damage. Some damage that we do not ever want to see again. Yes, he was hurt, Mr. Roach. Have you been to see him? And you say, hey, I'm sorry. Your trainer did want to throw in the towel. When a man takes a beating, not a beating, but a flush, hard shot like Deontay Wilder did, you don't get up right away. That's what makes it worse. Because the neurologist said that it's something abnormal and rattling in his brain. Keep in mind, the brain controls the motor skills. So it is what it motherfucking is. I'm sorry. I just had to bring that up because I think about Adonis Stevenson. I have think about fighters in the past who died in the ring or on the way to the hospital. And I think about what Deontay Wilder said after a fight in a post-fight interview. He said they put their life on the line. True. They risk everything so they can come home to their family. True. Some people say, oh man, they millionaires. They billionaires over twice. But look what the work they do. Look what the work they put in. God damn. Y'all hit that like button, man. And the subscribe button, please, if you haven't subscribed. Look what the work they put in. Look how hard they work out. They spar. Yes, they put in hard work. And that's what makes you a fighter. That's what makes you a good damn fighter. I'm going to read this, the chat. Then I'm going to move on to Garcia and Earl Spence. And we're talking about 2019. I'm not going to live back in the past no more. 2018, it wasn't what we thought it would be. We thought we would have had a fight with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, but they swerved, they lied, they did everything in the book that a man and fighter and promoter can do. And got caught in every last one of them. Now, I don't wish no harm on no promoter. I don't wish no harm on no promotional company. Are we sad that Golden Boy is going down the hill? They don't have no great prospect. They don't have a great stable. No, I'm not happy. Because keep in mind, Golden Boy promoted a lot of fights for PBC. Yes, they did. So, let me read a couple of the chats real fast. Hey, what's up, King Diesel? Auntie Joshua. Don't put in enough work. No, he doesn't. You're right, King Diesel. You're right. You know what type of work he put in? He lift weights. As I mentioned once before, you take your kids to Chuck E. Cheese. You know, they don't go for the pizza, the pop, the junk food. They go play games. They like playing those games and shit like that. With Anthony Johnson, when you go to the gym, he don't go hit the punching bag. He don't go work on his jab. He don't go exercise. He go grab them weights. That's all he does. And wait, that's why his stamina is fucked up. That's right. Because his stamina is carrying around. See, muscle is heavier than fat. Your bones start getting heavy. Your muscle bone start getting heavy around the 7th round. And guess what? You're exhausted. An exhausted man bring down those hands. And guess what? Here comes Deontay Wilder. Overhand right. It doesn't matter where he hit you at. Because he's so powerful, it's going to move your ass anyway. So, you're right, King Diesel. You're right, most definitely. And that's my guy. So, anyway, AJ boxed for the retirement home. Yeah, you're right. What you say, my vet, boxing duck. That's right. Goose. The expert genius, my guy. He had a lot of cocaine in his system. That was what was abnormal about him getting up. Bingo. That was going to be, great minds think alike. I keep telling people that. Expert genius, I was going to say that. Okay? And I explained this once before. I'll explain it again. Your body, when you do drugs, hell, when you do alcohol, but not the responsible alcohol people. I'm talking about the die-hard alcoholic. When you're going through withdrawals, Other word, withdrawals is the symptoms that you get when you don't have uh, your drugs and your alcohol. So your body goes through changes. See, your body is confused. See, when you're doing the drugs, your DNA is starting to mesh with the drugs. So that's why you have to go every day and get some, just like heroin. That's why you get what they call flu-like symptoms. See, see, I'm telling you this because I had taken up classes to be a counselor, a drug counselor, the CAD, the CADC, to get a certificate so I can teach um, drug abuse classes. So, but your body go through changes. So your body is confused, and that what brings on your runny nose. That's what brings on the diarrhea. That what brings on different aspects that your body will normally won't do. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Tyson Fury got up too fast. Now, one thing about this I noticed, because I ain't gonna say we use guinea pigs or nothing, but people volunteer their services, drug addicts, and they say that once you're on them drugs and you come off, you still have the residual effect in your body. So therefore, if you get hit by Deontay Wilder, that blow and impact is not as hard because your body is numb. And you would jump up like ain't nothing wrong. Why? Because your body is not back to normal yet. But each day, you get stronger and stronger. It only takes 3 days for the shit to get out your system, 30 days for marijuana to get out your system. But the lingering effect will make you do anything. I have seen people get off of heroin. The next thing you know, they're in the wheelchair. I said, man, what the fuck you doing in the wheelchair? What happened? He said, man, when I stopped fucking with that shit, man, everything started coming out. I said, what you mean, everything? Well, the cocaine and the heroin, it was blocking the pain. It was blocking certain issues that he had going on in his life. And once he stopped, his body got back to normal. So, therefore, his body's showing you, hey, this is what's happening. I'm sorry. Hey, this is the Kqkc morning show. And I told you, 2019 is what I call no holds bar. I'm not going to hold nothing back. That's what happened. We all grown here. You don't fuck around tooting and shooting no more. Actually, I like the guy. He's a cool dude. He just made a wrong turn in the wrong neighborhood. But that's no excuse. We don't have to be a product of our neighborhood. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. The community was called Inglewood. One of the spots in Inglewood that leads the city of murders. But in that Inglewood, you have lawyers and doctors that came out of there. Yes, you did. Because his family couldn't do no better. He couldn't do no better until he got on up in college and he didn't look back. Then he got his family the hell up out of there. And thank God he did. So, the moral of the motherfucking story is Tyson Fury got up too fast because he was going through withdrawals. Now, he might not have been sneezing or this and that, but he was coming in dancing, feeling motherfucking good. Now, Hey, I'm not saying he was high. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying that. You know, but he was feeling mighty, mighty good. That's right. You know, hey, if it looked like a spade, call it a spade, goddammit. So I'm gonna say it. It looked like he was high that night, allegedly. Because anytime somebody get hit by that right hand, even the doctors, even the specialists don't know how he can hit so motherfucking hard. They don't know. And what makes it so bad, he has a broken finger, permanently broken. It's permanently the pin of his bone. The bone is no bigger than a pin top. But they cannot fix it because it would not be worth it. And his pinky finger. And he still gonna make a fist and knock your ass out? Oh man, come on. Now, what I'm afraid of is that people gonna start stepping back and saying, "Oh, I don't want to fight that motherfucker right now." You heard what he did to Fury? Damn, I told you. Deion Wilder told you. He might be okay right now, but down the line, he gonna be fucked up. Look at Arthur Spill. I know he gonna have some after facts after that. I mean, he hit him so hard. And what makes it so bad, Deontay Wilder said it wasn't one of his hardest punches. But it knocked him out, and it knocked him out cold. That's power. Especially when you can carry power on from the first round to the 12th round, which he did with Fury. That's power. Man, y'all better think, brother. Man, they don't make them like that no more. Man, Julian Jackson, he was a hard puncher. Senior, that is. He was a hard puncher. At that time, he was the hardest puncher that I ever know. Now, I'm not saying he was the best fighter. I'm just saying he hit hard. That's all. So, some people gonna try Deontay Wilder. Longest reigning heavyweight champion we had. And they're gonna try him. And yes, they're gonna try to blackball him. They're gonna feel that he's too dangerous to box. You ever heard of that shit? But what about Mike Tyson? He was knocking niggas out left and right. People were making side bets. You even had ministers and priests making bets. And I know that for a fact. Good call. Good motherfucking call. But hey, Kqkc gonna talk about boxing. I don't, MMA, that's cool, but I don't understand it, and I would like to sit down with a subscriber or somebody, and we start texting, whatever, and explain the rules to me. And it is exciting. I will give you that much. They do hit hard, and the impact is harder than boxing because they have what you call these little gloves on with your fingers out, and it might have padding in or whatever, but hell, that's like bare knuckle fighting to me. But I don't like to jump around and ramble. So, as I say again, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, I hope everything comes out all right, because that I consider unsettled business. Yes. If Deontay Wilder followed the game plan this time, if it is one, he learned his lesson. So, follow the game plan. You think Tyson Fury would be able to move the way he was moving if he would have got taken to the body the first 4 or 5 rounds? Hell no. Yeah. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder could have gave him 8 rounds. Then start making his move. Or take him by surprise like he did. You know, it is what it is. So, with that, I'm going to move right along. Okay? And just let me throw this motherfucker in here. Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. is gained. He been gained. God damn it. But Leo Santa Cruz, the one that loves the Harvard lawyer graduate PBC head Al Haymon. He named his only forgotten son after Al Haymon. That's some love for your ass. That's a Mexican that loves a nigga. To name your son after him? Yes, he had put millions in your pocket, Leo. And you know what Leo Santa Cruz did? He bought a big ass mansion. And you know what else? See, Mexicans stick together. He got 3 different families standing in that mansion. He don't care. He believes in family. I do. But I ain't gonna have motherfuckers in my house sleeping on the floor and shit and moving out the way and all in their bathrooms and shit. And I ain't, you know, it's just that cultures, we are different. Okay? We love our people. Yes, we do. But sometimes our people crowd our space. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you grew up with 8, 9, 10 people in one room. I didn't grow up like that. I'm sorry. You know, does it make me a bad person? No. Did I grow up in the streets? Yes. But did I do bad shit? No. Did I get in fights? Yes. Did I whoop some ass? Yes. Did you take some ass whoopings? Yes. But I didn't grow up where I had to eat, like Adrian Broner said, cereal with water. No, I didn't grow up like that. Because both of my parents were educators. Both of my parents were school teachers. My father ended up being a principal. My mother ended up retiring from the public schools of Chicago. My father, after 36 years, he ended up retiring from the Chicago public schools. They have Social Security, but they get more from pensions. Chicago Public School and Chicago Public Union has the best union in the world. That's facts. Look it up. They don't have to pay shit. Give me 100% dinner. I had my mouth looking like a motherfucking 100%. But that doesn't make me different. I still hung out with the homies in Inglewood. Matter of fact, they sons are the ones that's calling the shots over in Inglewood. The GD Kings. You know, the Chiefs. You know. Now, people my age, they might heard of Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover was the leader of the Gangster Disciples. Keep in mind, I say Gangster Disciples. Then when Barksdale got killed, Larry Hoover took over and made it the Black Gangster Disciple Nation. Right there on the corner of where I grew up at, 68 and Green. That's where they formed the Black Gangster Disciples. They had 2. They had 2 kings and 2 princes. That's right. But I knew what was going on in the street. But I didn't grow up like with cereal and water and shit. And I don't believe he did either. But I do believe he's making all that money. And I do believe he owed a jeweler $1 million. He's a dumbass. And his mother is still staying in the same place. But you should rather spend all that money on jewelry and say, well, fuck you, mom. Your dad, I understand. Leave his ass out there. It is what it is. So, I'm just going to keep it real. Leave it out there. Because sometimes people tend to pretend like they got money, but they don't. I mean, they really pretend like they got money, but they don't. Now, I'm going to move right along. Now, what I hear. Now, I hear that Amir Khan should take the Terrence Crawford fight next. Now, this is coming from IBFP International Boxing. Now, I know Crawford versus Khan, he'll probably be on pay-per-view. I might be wrong, but I don't know. I really can't tell you, but I really believe that he might just go ahead and fight him. So let me get to these super chats real fast. Okay. I've been neglecting these super chats for a while now, and I apologize for that. Man, okay. Why did I leave off at? Had a lot of cocaine in the system. Okay, I got that. AJ, okay. Ronald Franklin, Adonis Stevenson getting well. Chat and Kqkc. Good. That's a good thing to hear. All right. I like to hear stuff like that. King Diesel, that's 100 for Adonis. Oh, yeah. Praise God for Adonis. Yes, retro boxer. We ripping the late 60s and early 70s. You got that right. Retro boxing, he's supposed to be coming out. We all know him as Blood. And he's supposed to be coming out with Kurt Anderson. Something very special coming soon. I'm not going to let it out the bag. I'm going to let him make the announcement. And plus, I don't know a lot about it fully. So that way, I won't elaborate on it. But I told you, the LWC, we working. Okay? We working, we grinding. All right? Ain't nothing going to go past our heads when it comes to the state of boxing. The current state of boxing. The past state of boxing. The very, very past state of boxing. No. We're not going to do that. Not today, not tomorrow, and not the next day. The LDBC is here to stay. Yes, we are going to give you what you want. There's boxing news. There's boxing matches. There's PEDs reports. It's a lot to report on in boxing. Yes, it is. If boxing is quiet for that day, we still will talk boxing. What it might be about, who knows? but it will be about boxing. So, a lot of valid points there, Kqkc. Hey, appreciate it, my vet. I appreciate it big time. Salute, Ronald Franklin. Yes, sir. That's my boy, Retro. Retro boxing and documentaries. He is my boy. I like that. I like it big time. Yes, sir. Robert Franklin. Yeah, at Blood. All right. King Diesel, Inglewood, baby. Most definitely, baby. Most definitely. And what makes it so bad about Inglewood? Inglewood wasn't like what it is now. Hell no. No, sir. Ronald Franklin, realistic talk. Yes, it is realistic talk, man. You know, hell, I told you, Kqkc is not playing with this bullshit. You know, I'm not. I'm not gonna be playing around with all this, that. My man, Underrated Darkness. You know, he's doing good. You know, and he's a cool brother. Marcus Johnson, fool with money is still a fool. You're damn right. That's what I always say. A fool with money is still a fool. So, I mean, I don't care how much money you got. If you're not responsible with it, like Floyd, do you understand how much money this man had? And he sat there and blew it? But you know what? I ain't going to talk about that asshole. Because he was my idol. Pretty boy Floyd and Money Mayweather couldn't tell me, could nobody tell me nothing about him. But look how disappointed I was outside the ring once he retired. I was ashamed that he would take up for him on many incidents when he had to fight and went to jail. What the pictures? I was going off. What the pictures? This and that. They doing that man wrong because he got money and he did it, you know. But now, you know, I ain't putting shit past nobody. You know. That's one thing about it. Any person is capable of doing anything. And it don't matter how you was brought up. You can say that all you want to. It doesn't matter. And y'all smash that like button before y'all get out of here. You know, I don't know who's on next or whoever, but I know Boxing Children come on to 9. But maybe, just maybe, somebody's trying to get on now. So, but Underrated Darkness, he said, I love to talk about 50 to 60-year-olds, even below those times. Hey, that's what it's all about. I was a huge Pretty Boy Floyd fan, okay? But when it comes to Money Mayweather, don't like him or respect him. No, I don't. In 2019, we had to demand great fights. If not, let's keep our money to ourselves. A boycott economic send a message. Yes, it does. But you know what? That's one thing about boxing. They find ways. They find ways. They find money. But Eddie Hearn, I thought you said that Showtime would be out of business in a year. And here they is about to have a lineup. What happened to that, Mr. Hearn? Huh? What happened to that? What happened to the term pathological liar? I know what happened. Eddie Hearn is what happened. His father is what happened. I don't know how he was raised. I don't know how many kids he has. I don't know if he's married. What I do know is he a liar and he's an asshole. And as I was saying, Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell Jr. I don't care how many punches you throw around. You can throw 120 punches around, but you are what I call a one-dimensional fighter. Now, you did fight Carl Frampton in the rematch, a little bit different because he got the best of you in first fight. But this time, somebody who I don't know, and I can't say it was his father because his father was in a wheelchair during his training camp, recuperating from cancer. So I can't say that. So somebody taught him because Leo Santa Cruz never had good feet. He had good feet as far as fighting on the outside because he had longer arms. He had a longer reach. So somebody talk to me. For real. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button too. Lala D, what's happening? Happy New Year's to you, my sister. Lala D, Happy New Year's and your fam, Underrated Doctor. Okay, Underrated Doctor's okay. Yes, sir, Lala D. I hope you had a great holiday. No, matter of fact, a great holiday season. But you know what? Here in Chicago, it did not seem like it was the holidays. Maybe because, see, Chicago is what we call bear country, you know, and it's always cold here. The nickname is the Windy City. Why? Because we're off the lake. That's why. The lake goes all the way around and through the city. You know, you got South Shore. You know, you got the beachfront. I mean, you got a lot of water. And when that water freezes and you see water and ice in it, oh, it's cold, baby. Oh, yeah, especially on the north side. Even in the south side. But hey, it just didn't seem like Christmas this year, but Happy New Year's to everybody and everybody. I mean, everybody have a good New Year's. Because we don't know we'll be here next year to say the same thing. But with that, like I always say, I'm not going to hold you all because I did get on early because Junior the Truth got off early because he was making errands to the airport and it wasn't going very well. So I usually come on at 8 and go off at 9. But I believe I've been talking. Yeah, I've been talking a little bit close to an hour. So, but keep in mind, you know, think about the fights y'all want to see, man. You know, I already told you Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. They've been waiting. I mean this. They've been waiting for I don't know how long. And no. Wait a minute. Let me take that back again. It's not they. It's Gary Russell Jr. Now, I'm not trying to pull a race car, okay? But for some reason, Mexicans don't want to fight black men. Why? Because we're athletic, we have great footwork, and argumentally, Gary Russell Jr. has the fastest hands in boxing. And I believe that. And don't sleep on his brother Antoine. Antoine had fast hands too. He's younger, but he got fast hands. He's gonna do what he has to do. That's right. So, like last 478, say, excuse me while I blaze. No, I don't indulge in drugs, but I do smoke cigarettes. And you know what? What's so funny? And I thought about this many times. I lost 10 uncles and aunties to cancer, one form or another. And here I am smoking cigarettes? What kind of shit is this? So I tried to stop on my own, and it was kind of difficult for me. I had to admit, it was. KQ, I'm here to tell the truth. It was hard for me to stop. You know what? My sister, she been smoking for 20 some years. Then when, our aunties and uncles, she took it real hard. One of her aunties was her favorite auntie. I mean, her favorite. She'd get money in the card, everything, just thinking about you. Just $100 or something like that. Shit. And here I am looking stupid. Well, what mine is that? Well, that's her goddaughter, that's this and that. I said, oh, okay. Okay. You know. And here I am. And so she stopped. And she stopped with this chances. Right. Chances. That's what she stopped for. Chances. What's up, Snack B? What's up? Salute, my brother. All right. Retro boxing documentary. I quit, bro. Retro boxing documentary. 2 weeks so far. Wow. Snack B, salute to the chat. All right. Lava D, salute. LDBC, Snack P, salute. Now, I just saw something about I quit. You quit what? Oh, you quit smoking. Oh, okay. Oh, you quit. I quit, bro. Wow, you quit 2 weeks so far. Okay, cool. Man, you ain't getting no withdrawals or nothing? Because when I stopped for about a month. That's the farthest I ever went, man. And I started getting dizzy, and stuff like that. And we all grown here. When you stop smoking, when you start drinking, you gotta have a cigarette to go with that drink. I'm not finished. Then when you wake up in the morning, if you got to go to the bathroom, if you know what I mean, y'all want to take a cigarette with you, I mean, it's just like, a steak and eggs go together, right? So, cigarettes and that, pretty much go together, and, that's, it's a hard one, but my insurance won't cover chances. And so I asked him, I went all the way to the top, baby. So I used to work at a bank all my life. Chase Bank now. When it used to be First National Bank, it used to be Bank One, and then it became Chase Bank. And it all came from Manhattan Bank in Manhattan, New York. So Chase Manhattan. That's why they call it Chase Bank. So, but anyway, they told me I couldn't get it because it has psychological effect on it. So, in other words, it would drive me fucking crazy. Well, let it drive me crazy. As long as I won't be smoking, And I don't believe that. My sister's just as fine as you want to be. She's a nurse. She ain't lost one step. you know, and she's been over a year. And then gain no weight. It didn't boost her appetite because that month I stopped, I had to have something in my mouth. And every time I see something, I mean, man, it look good, And so, but you gotta have, I guess, power, to stop that, you know. So, but it is what it is. And like I said, what you say, ex Virginians never tried cigarettes, but I stopped smoking weed when I was 14. Started when I was 13, but stopped a year later. Only did it because my friends was doing it, but it wasn't for me. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Peer pressure is a bitch. I'm gonna tell you, it is. And people think peer pressure is because you're young or dumb, but that's not true. That's not true. You can have peer pressure at age 40. Shit. Well, it depends on how fast your mind develops. They say a woman mind develops faster than a man. You know? So who knows? But I'm not going to hold you long, man. I'm KQ. KC. Well, first of all, do anybody got any questions, man? I promised myself I would try weed once. Yeah, I will. But don't want those crazy flavored things. I want the genuine weed, like the Jamaicans smoke. Oh, la dee. You're going to be in la la world. Because those motherfucking Jamaicans be smoking some straight, but at least they pure. At least it's pure. And at least it's coming out the ground. Now, I know for a fact that most of this weed they selling today that they call loud and all the other bullshit, that's not coming out the ground. If it's so, it came out the ground a long time ago. Think about it. These motherfucking drug dealers ain't no counselor. They ain't no scientists. So they hook that shit up with PCP and all the other kind of crap. When have you known if Retro's still in here? Anybody close to my age, when have you known anybody smoke a whole cigar full of weed and still standing? When? Back in the days, you smoke a joint, you out of there. So we had, what you call roll-up papers. You smoke one, your ass is out of there for the whole day. Did you talk about smoking a cigar? Motherfucker, are y'all nuts? Smoke a cigar of that shit. Huh? Bob Marley did. And Bob Marley had the good shit. He was selling that shit to friends on the road. He said it makes them play better. Maybe it did, because he can play the hell out of that shit. But hey, what you say about, the weed different. Yes, the weed is different. We know that. Yep. Everybody want to play scientist. Everybody want their money to stretch. They've been watching too many documentaries. They've been watching too many cartoons. They've been watching too many movies. Too many boys in the hood. I mean, there's too much shit, So, but if y'all have any questions, I'm feel free to answer, Okay, I noticed the change in the early 2000s. Yeah, I did, because what I seen was guys standing on a corner, sitting there, rolling up a blunt, right in front, right in front of the police station almost, That's just how disrespectful we are of the police. You know. So, okay. So, yeah. Yeah. So, we're going all the way around. Shoot, he probably sitting there waiting. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I was talking to somebody else. But okay. If y'all have anything else, I appreciate you all chiming in. Now keep this in mind. Okay. Uh, Starting, I guess today. I did it a little bit last year before we rung in the new year. Um, every morning I will be coming on after joining the truth. Okay. I don't care who else is on. I'm coming on. I have to have a slot. During the truth, he has a slot. Kqc, I have to have a slot. Trill Boxing Talk. Then you got for nine. And after for nine, I think you got World Breaker. And after World Breaker, I think you have Stay Ready Boxing. So then later on tonight, I will do a collab. That means I will do a live stream with a few of the LDBC brothers. So with that, that's all I have. Peace KQ and KC. But Peace KC and family, it's always a pleasure. Man, it's always a pleasure to you all. And like I told you all, that's another new thing I threw in there, I'm always gonna say salute to the LDBC brothers. Then I'm gonna always say salute and holler out to my subscribers. You deserve that. You all want to give me motivation to keep on doing this and keep on letting it grow. I don't have all the bells. I don't have all the whistles like everybody else have, like Ticket TV and World. I don't have all that yet. I just started. You know, that's all. What did you say, Lana D? CAO everyone. CO. What? Subscribers, peace. Oh yeah. Now Kqkc. I need your support today. If you haven't supported the Kqkc, feel free to do so now. And hit the icon bell. That way you receive all your notifications of my live stream and of my videos. Usually I put them out during the day. So I basically do, two things. Then, if you look in my description box, you'll find all my personal information if you'd like to contact me directly. Okay? And with that, hey, that's all I got this morning. Okay? And what you say, Snack B? One step at a time. Okay? One step at a time. Yes, sir. Okay, please smash the like button. Yes, please do. Yes, sir. One step at a time, brothers and sisters. Yes, sir. Later, family, stay safe. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate all the support, brothers. So, but I'm gonna grow this channel. If I have to do it on my own, but some of the brothers, they try to help me out, but like I say, sometimes you have to do it on your own, and sometimes people be testing you, to see, do you really care or you want them to do the work? And no, I don't. It's my channel, so I gotta try to make it work. So, okay. Yep. So, All righty, and I appreciate everybody, and peace and love to everyone. And I catch you on the next one. I'm out of here.